Hey everyone, welcome back to Larson Organizing. Today's video is all about decluttering and organizing gifts. Whether you've received gifts for birthdays, holidays, or special occasions, I'm here to help you make the most of your space while cherishing the sentimental value of the presents you receive. Let's dive in. We all love receiving and giving gifts. But sometimes they can be a burden too. They can physically accumulate and take up valuable space, but they can also weigh you down mentally if they are gifts that simply don't make you happy, stand for something that isn't you, or remind you of something that isn't nice. The key is finding a balance between keeping meaningful items and maintaining a clutter-free environment. You can find this balance with these 4 simple steps. 1. Assessing. 2. Sorting. 3. Discarding. And 4. Storing. Let's take a look at them closely. Perhaps a little hint before we get started. Gifts are an incredibly difficult category to sort out. We're not just talking about everyday items like clothes or shampoo. There are emotions involved, people who gave us the gifts, complicated relationships, and feelings of guilt. In most cases, gifts belong in the sentimental category, and it is not without reason that they are the last to be cleared out in many decluttering methods, including the KonMari method. So if you're still at the beginning of your decluttering journey, it's perfectly okay to feel overwhelmed by this category. Put it on the back burner for now. Put the gifts that are weighing you down in a box where they will disappear for the time being. Start tidying up with the simple categories such as clothes and books. And train your sense of what makes you happy and what doesn't before you return to the last category. Feel free to look through my YouTube channel or my website if you have any questions about the general decluttering process or need tips on how to do it. Alright, the 4 steps. Step 1. Assess. Lay out all the gifts you received and categorize them. Separate them into piles based on their type, like cards, clothes, practical items, and sentimental gifts. That makes it easier for you to understand the amount you have and assess each object in the proper context. Step 2. Sort. Sorting means you go through each item, hold it in your hand, and ask yourself this simple question: does this bring me joy? Don't ask yourself, where could I maybe use it? Where can I hide it? Who could I give it to instead? Or, what if the person who gave me this finds out I don't have it anymore? Instead, start with a simple and pure question: does this make you happy? If the answer is yes, you keep it, and I tell you in step 4 how to store it. If the answer is no, you discard it, and I tell you in the next step how. Step 3. Discard. I know that this is going to be the hardest part for you and the initial reason why I made this video. We believe that we should not throw gifts away, but keep them. It is much easier for us to sort out a bow that we bought ourselves and that simply doesn't make us happy anymore than if we had received it as a gift. Why is that? Because throwing out gifts seems like a decision that doesn't just involve us anymore, but the person who gave it to us. That's why we find it so difficult to sort out gifts, because it's not really about the object, but about the other person. But let me explain one thing to you. Why do we give each other gifts? Because we want to make the other person happy. The moment you receive the gift and are happy that the other person thought of you, the purpose of the gift is fulfilled. If you like the gift, fine. But if you don't like it now, that contradicts the purpose of the gift because it makes you unhappy. And so it's okay if you don't want to keep it. Let's reverse the thinking here. Would you want a loved one you gave something to be unhappy as a result? Dare to take this courageous step and think about your happiness. It not only transforms your home back a place that reflects you, but also help you to stand up for what makes you happy in other areas, even if it involves other people's feelings. Think about the following when sorting out. You don't have to throw everything away. You can also donate your gifts. There are even whole gift exchange markets around Christmas. You can also give it to someone else. But be careful here. Don't just give it away to ease your conscience and possibly burden the other person. Only give it as a gift if you are convinced in your heart that it makes the other person happy. Step 4. Store. You made it through the tough part. Congratulations. Now comes the reward. Organizing all the items that bring you joy into your household. If you received items you genuinely use, find the designated spot for them. It could be a specific drawer, a closet shelf, or a storage bin. By giving each item a designated home, you'll avoid the chaos of searching for things when you need them, making your daily life more efficient. And the sentimental gifts? These are the treasures that hold a special place in your heart. Consider creating a dedicated space or a display to showcase these meaningful items. It could be a shelf, a shadow box, or even a decorative tray. By organizing them thoughtfully, you not only keep your space clutter-free, but also surround yourself with reminders of the love and thoughtfulness behind each gift. And there you have it, a simple guide to decluttering and organizing gifts. Remember, it's all about finding that perfect balance between appreciating the sentiment and keeping your space to yourself and tidy. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found these tips helpful, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more organizational related content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, happy organizing.